take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Wayne Ellington. Even without him over the short term, they've really come together and are playing some pretty good basketball.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. Interesting matchup tonight. We have two teams red hot. And you know what, Steve? Neither want to see their streaks end.
Kevin, these two teams are lighting it up. You love when both teams are playing extremely well, and you can't pick an area where either team has the advantage. It's good to watch two great teams go at it. This is going to be a big-time test.
And when Team Smitty are in a zone, it is tough to stop them, isn't it?
I love it. You get a chance to watch guys take some shots that I wouldn't take when I played.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. We play just over a minute here in the first. Count it. Lowry with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. To the middle. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from the machine.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here's Millsap. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
Deflects the pass. The machine. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Millsap.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Millsap looking it over. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And great with Michael Porter, combining the length, athleticism, and scoring ability. He's a rare prospect.
I mean, in high school, he was the #1 prospect on a lot of people's lists. Had the back injury in his only year of college, but everyone knew what he could do when given the chance.
Now, here is Lowry. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Nice look there from Kyle Lowry, the Villanova Wildcat.
Here's Murray after the made shot from the machine. Now Murray, and it's blocked. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Machine.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawkers. You have to give it up to this man.
Murray kicks to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone, makes the offense its most dynamic.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. The pass to Porter. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Webb. Outside Lowry. Inside. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Raptors moving the ball around.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Passes to Jokic. Got a hand on it. Lowry against Murray. Lowry passes to the machine. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
You know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. From 11 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. That's 7 points for Serge Ibaka.
And that's a nice jumper by Ibaka, showing good touch from mid-range.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Murray. Porter is out there with Beasley. Then there's Paul Millsap. Murray outside. Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And you can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The Machine in the last game against the Magic was sensational. He finished with 42 points, and there really wasn't much you could do to stop him. He shot it efficiently from both the floor and the foul line. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he talks himself again. I think he just might do it.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Now, Steve, you can see it. Some players starting to feel the fatigue of a long season. How much you think is from the travel aspect of being a player in the NBA?
Kevin, I think it's a lot about the travel. To travel is a grind, and I think being able to sleep on planes, that is an art. I couldn't do that, and I think that's what guys are trying to find different ways where they're comfortable getting a lot of rest on planes, but you got to find a way once you get to that city to, I guess, have some discipline where you can stay in, not go out to dinners, and spend a lot of times using that time to recover.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Lowry kicks to Siakam. They get a hand on it. Now the pass to the machine. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to the machine. That one's not going to go. And it's Denver the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
When you look at the stats, they just really set out to control the edge on the glass, and they did just that.
Webb the pass to the machine. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Murray kicks to Millsap. In the corner, it's Harris. Again, the Nuggets score. Now, here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's the machine. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Webb. Lowry against Murray. from free throw range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Lowry kicks to Leonard. Passes it to the machine. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does. And the results speak for themselves.
Down low, it's tipped, and they're able to recover.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And good that time.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
Some changes for Toronto. Poitras is checked in for Siakam. And it's Malachi Richardson in for Webb. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Many scouts were surprised by Leonard's quick development, his ability to improve his skills and shot as fast as he did. But the truth is, he was always a very hard worker, dating back to his amateur days.
The Nuggets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Morris. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Count it. Well, we're talking about Leonard. In college, he put himself through a really tough regimen.
You know, he would be up and out the house by 5 a.m. He'd work out and run basketball drills, usually by himself. This was a part of his daily routine before going to class.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the inside. Harris. Empty that time from Leonard.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Morris looking over the floor. Kicks it to Barton. Pass to Jokic. And there it is for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morris against Lowry. To the paint. Here's the machine. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about as a group, 80%.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from the machine.
What we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to him.
He is reliable down there. Once he gets going, he is a machine.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Lowry out there with Webb. Then it's the machine, and it's Siakam in at the 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvements. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Denver, trailing by 10. Right side, Porter. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
Murray against Lowry. Murray dishes to Harris. There's the pass to Murray. He kicks it to Porter. Millsap finds Jokic. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Millsap's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Murray surveying the D. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's the machine, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Steve, in the NBA right now, who do you think is the best isolation player in the game?
I think there's 2 guys come to mind. James Harden is the guy that you look at is very comfortable in the isolation game, and also Kyrie Irving. There's so many guys that are great one-on-one players. When we start talking about this, giving them the basketball and all eyes on them, those are the 2 guys that stand out, James Harden and Kyrie Irving.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Here's Murray. He's got 10. Outside Millsap. Puts one up from 19. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 9. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Down low and pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray, no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position. Does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Leonard against Porter. Inside, Jokic, and the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
And the Raptors call time here.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Outside Lowry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. Jonas Valanciunas. Here's the machine. He's got 26. Here's Anunoby. Gentry covered by Beasley. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's the machine.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Beasley kicks to Porter. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pass to Jokic. They get the rebound. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Webb the pass to the machine. Gentry covered by Beasley. Passes it to the machine. 4 on the shot clock. For Toronto, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5. And he can't get the first one. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw, good. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Barton against Webb. Barton surveying the floor. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. 5 seconds left in the third. And the foul on Jamal Murray. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Raptors have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he sinks the second. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with John Henson out there with Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Beasley in at the 2 spot. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And even though this team hasn't had trouble finding wins of late, it's always a boost when you get to head back for a hometown. Nothing quite beats sleeping in your own bed.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. Gary Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. Here's Porter. The rebound by the Machine. The Machine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Webb the pass to the Machine. A floater. The basket is good. The assist from Webb. That's now 32 points for the Machine.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Harris kicks to Murray. Outside Millsap. No good with the triple. Toronto leading by 8. Here's the Machine, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Back to Murray. Kicks to Henson. 6 to shoot. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. No good there off the double clutch.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
They get it again. And Henson sends it back. On the wing, Porter. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Porter with the steal. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the pass to Henson. It's good.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He said, guys, we need to play with pace, and that'll get us some early fast break opportunities. We're playing way too predictable right now.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Porter.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Down low, here's the machine, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Murray kicks to Harris. Murray outside. And a wide open look for Porter. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors.
The team play of Leonard, a catalyst for this offense. Does everything you need to affect winning.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Harris finds Henson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray with it. Shoots over Leonard. Leonard gets a hand on it.
Yeah, that shot gets jacked. Great anticipation by the claw.
The drive by Leonard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Jokic has checked in for John Henson. A lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
You know, I love it, Kevin, because when you get a chance to see the guys who, the stats we're looking at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks, and steals. There are some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what the score is, and that plus-minus help those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus-minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus-minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry. Murray kicks to Porter. Over Leonard, and it's good off the back rim and in. 13 points for Michael Porter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And the Raptors call time here. And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic from mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Machine.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And that one drops.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
And it's blocked. Grab against Harris. The Machine. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harris passes to Murray. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Jokic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Machine. He's covered by Murray. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 14. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And the shot goes in from Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Machine.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
Now, here is Morris. Not a lot of room. Lets a floater go, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. .34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow. No good from Beasley.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from the mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
To the paint. Here's the Machine. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the Machine's got 47 points. Morris kicks to Porter. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Dominate. Good win, fellas.